and I mesh those together. You know, so since we only have one track, the first thing I'm going to do is listen to the kick and the bass together. Okay. Now let's see how they will mesh together. Okay. It's important that you have to choose who's gonna be doing that big bottom sub and who's gonna be doing the attack.
Okay.
You can't make them both do the attack at the same time and beat both the sub at the same time. You have to choose. So
one's gonna do the attack, one's gonna do the sub.
Exactly. So since the bass line is doing a lot of things, a lot of melodic things, so he's gonna become the attack.
Okay.
And the kick drum will become the sub. Okay. So we have to edit the sound of this kick because this kick was tailored for the attack when we were doing this. So now it's going to be a different mentality. So let's make the kick now the sub. See, remember when we cut this? So we can cut that sub out. Now we're bringing it back. Yeah, we can't have them. We can't have that kick not produce that sub low end. Okay. So this time. Okay, so the bass guitar now, we have to give him more attack. And my default setting to give the bass attack will put a FET compressor again on the bass bus. And the FET compressor will just accentuate all that all that popping and all those nuances. So let's compress it around 5 dB. There. Listen to how it. See? There, you know. And we want that sound to come. We want those extra notes. You know, sarap. It's so nice. So nice. It's very pleasant. So that's my default thing to do for the bass. And for the kick this time, wait a minute. Why do I have two bass guitars here?
Oh, I added a bus for the
new one
for the live bass.
This is the new one. Alright, so this is the old bass now.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's just disable this for a while. I think there's a bass synth here, right? Sa bass guitar niya before.
I believe so.
Yeah. Let's turn this on. So, this one's off na lang. Disable it. Okay. Alright, so this one has synth bass. Okay, we need more sub. We need more sub on that kick. So what we're gonna do is tailor that. Okay, because this one's tailored for attack. Let's remove that attack and remove all those EQ things that we did earlier, and do a new. And look, harmonics again. That's for attack again. So we're not gonna put that in. Okay, the saturator, that's also for attack. So that's all for attack. Okay, so let's remove that. And what I want to do is put a sub filter. Now this will accentuate that bottom end and make that sub come out. So where's that? DX. It's a free. It's free. And anybody can.
You gotta get your hands on this.
You gotta get your hands on it. Yeah.
DX sub filter.
Yes. So
you'll see.
Yeah.
Really?
So this is an awesome plugin. So this is the kick, right? And you turn it on. Oh, all of a sudden, boom, right? So all of a sudden, it brings that
sounds really good.
the bottom end, right? And if you want to tighten up that punch, you can tighten up, and you can make it more subwoofery.
It's free.
It's free. See, look at that. Without it, with it. Oh man, that difference is so huge. Okay, so let's remove some of the EQ that we don't need anymore. So maybe for this EQ, see how that sub frequencies are being accentuated by that BX sub filter. Remove it.
Wow.
None. And with it, there. That's spike in that. It's so nice, and also gives some saturation that can push up that kick. So what I want to do for this EQ, since the bass guitar is handling the melodies, right? Let's turn down the lower mid of the sub so that the bass, to leave space for that bass guitar. See? Now it's cleaner on that low mid range.
What's that plugin again?
BX BX sub filter.
Can I see that? I want to take a look.
BX sub filter. It's from Plugin Alliance. It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Plugin
I have a
Alliance.
lot of plugins, free
Yeah.
plugins. I
Yeah.
bought some,
Yeah.
but I'm not using it as well. Actually, been a long time. I haven't even
Yeah,
opened
really.
my door. So.
So this is very important. This sub filter. It's very important in my life.
Yeah.
It really gets that kick, right? So it's not done yet because we need to compress. So after putting that there on the kick itself, I'm going to go to the kick bus, okay, and I'm going to put a compressor on the kick bus, and we need to compress that kick to make it, like just make it come out really punchy without peaking. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put an H comp. An H comp is a waves compressor. Sometimes this is free, okay, sometimes it's not, so you'll just have to, sometimes they just throw it in for free, but I think if you're gonna buy it, it's only $30.
That's it.
It's not so
It's expensive.
it's not so expensive. All right, so I want to compress this kick a bit heavily, so let's lower the threshold down.
You hear that? Still quality.
Yes.
I love it.
Let's punch it up. Nice. Why isn't it in my kick bus? It's in the all drums. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's put this in the kick bus. It should be on the kick bus. Alright. There! That's what I need.
There we go.
There! See how that's so nice. Fast. Pag, pag. Pag, pag. It has to hit. Pag, pag. The compressor should be fast. Pag, pag. So it pumps well. Pag, pag. And really accentuates that hit on that kick. There. See? Juicy. I'm gonna slower that attack just a bit. There. Alright, let's listen to it in context so we can hear what's going on. Nice! Alright, I'm loving how that subfilter is doing its thing. Okay, another trick to make the subfilter react better is to put a Textile EQ. A Textile EQ is one of those old school, super high grade EQs that costs like $6,000, free in T-Rex. Okay, you get 60 hertz, okay, boost 60 hertz around 3 dB, and cut it around 2 dB. What's gonna happen with a Pultec EQ? If you boost and cut at the same time, they don't cancel each other out. They do a curve. That's
really?
Yes. When you do a curve, it's gonna do a curve that's so sweet to the ears.
I never knew that.
Dude, the Pultec it's a magic. It's a magic
that,
EQ, man. Yeah. Okay, subtlety is the game. Okay, when you're mixing, those subtle movements will make the difference in a great mix and an okay mix.
Yeah.
Okay, it's always those subtleties, that very fine low end that you're hearing right now with this Pultec. That's the one that's gonna make your mix a notch above the rest. See, very subtle, but it's there. It just adds that bit of push at the back. Okay, and you're not hearing it, you're feeling it. Yes, you're feeling that push, you're not really hearing it. And that's what's important also. when you're mixing, just don't listen. Feel what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's this music. This is music, right?
Yeah.
So it has to, you know, bring out a feeling from you.
Mm.
Okay, so if you're not feeling it, there's something wrong with what you're doing, with the mix and or the performance. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so for the bass, you can also put a Pultec EQ. Alright? We if your plugin says passive EQ, passive 2-band EQ, or EQP, whatever, that's a Textile EQ. So for the bass, what I'm gonna do is actually boost more of that highs, so I can get more of that melody. Okay, so maybe 3 kilohertz will do. I'm gonna broaden the bandwidth so we can, you know, encompass more of that. I'm boosting those highs, right? I'm gonna exaggerate it for just
This guy.
for this one. Okay.
You have a lot of experience.
I told you.
You know exactly where, how much, how many you have to
touch.
Yeah, it's I've been
That's
at
what
it
I was
for
saying.
a decade, 2
Well,
decades.
that's
Okay?
same thing to say that.
There's
But
2
it's too
decades
much.
of experience. Okay. See, listen to that. Without
This
it,
is why Richard Bonnard does everything.
with it.
Of course.
See, listen to that crack.
Puts a little on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Without it,
It's in the basement. You see, you
With
hear
it.
that?
there. So that
You hear
difference
that?
of that cracking
Yeah, that-
bass sound, crack, 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 that's what you need. That's what you need to bring out that melody. And if you can hear the bass, it's not clean at all. It's we push the preamp into overdrive.
Yeah, you were supposed to go through the eye.
Yes, actually we put the preamp in, which is really nice. This is an SSL style preamp, and we cranked it a bit high with a bit of high compression, and it really produced a nice harmonic, rich sound. There. Okay. Let's turn off the plugins. That's your bass sound. Okay, and then this is the new bass sound, and it's distorting just a bit in a very pleasant way. So if you add that kick, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's add that bass synth inside. This is the bass synth. Okay, they can do the sides. It's fine. They don't need to be in the center. And now you can lower that volume, because that bass guitar will really punch out, even if it's in a low volume. See? It's there. You can hear it. Now your voice needs to improve, because now the song is being
It's coming together.
it's coming together better, and now I can say in Nkwain that it's turning out to be a real song,
Yeah.
because there's movement already in the
a lot of
arrangement.
movement,
There's
yeah.
got you know, if a guitar player comes in and, you know,
Yeah,
just
you
does a
grab
good
the
rhythm,
eye, and, you'll be
right?
really good.
We'll have to discuss that, man. We need to come up with something.
and I can play guitar for you. Don't-
Yes, please. We
there's
can
this-
sort that out.
you
I
know,
really want us
yeah,
to do this.
Let's talk, okay? And you know, if we can put additional keyboards, and he's a
Then
keyboard
the-
player, you know, you can put some
the
Hammonds
voice,
or
yeah. When I was sort out that voice,
a Rhodes Hammonds, and your voice, you know, you change
girl
it with a
will-
professional singer.
Yeah, I will bring somebody.
Bring somebody.
Oh. He too. But you sing, right?
Of course.
So
Some, let them learn the
what
song.
she will do?
no, is that she has this like she knows how to go up and down. What that articulation which I don't know, and I don't think I am willing to know now. That's all I yeah. So yeah, but if you can
Is it
sing,
kind of backups or
no,
Main,
no,
it has
you
to
want
be
it- I just
be
what I'm saying is that
she has to be the lead voice?
she has a lead voice.
No, I mean the lead voice is like the person who sings, you know, and then just behind
Okay,
sometimes
in this song,
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I actually plan to do. That's why I never brought in the vocals. There's a plugin called Arcade. I don't know if you know about Arcade. I
Arcade.
buy Arcade.
Okay.
They give me this, this African, woo, these people that come in with yeah, and then I just know that there are like 4 or 5 different areas where I can just say something light, and then they sing the rest. So that's why I was like, okay, I'll put that in, and then whoever can sing in
Okay, got
so
it,
that
got
you are
it,
not
got it,
really,
yeah.
I really
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
be the main singer.
Yeah. Alright.
Right.
You get the point, yeah.
Yeah.
But those other guys can.
Okay.
If you don't, I already packed my laptop. I could play another track that I
You
have,
just open it.
Yeah, open
And
it.
then
It's
you-
right there, yeah.
and then you get what I mean,
Yeah, sure.
so that you get the concept.
Yeah. You know what? We can really expound on this song, making
Yeah.
it into a better song. But the writing of the song and the arrangement of the song really needs to improve. The drum beat has to change. I mean, it has to be
Okay.
more live. It has to be more groovy because it's too